Hey everybody, welcome to this achievement guide for Modern Warfare Remastered on the Xbox One. Today we're completing the achievement Eyes and Ears, which is for collecting all 30 pieces of intel through the entire game. So let's get started. We are starting on Mission 2, Crew Expendable. Right from the beginning of the mission, we will head down these stairs and take out a drunken, stumbling enemy. Immediately after taking that enemy out, we will head to the door that he was coming out of, and the intel will be right on that table inside of the room. Continuing on further in the mission, when we get to this large hangar, after we've breached below, it is the first hangar that we show up to. The intel will be right in front of the stairs that you walk down.
Catwalk clear. Got you covered. Move up. Squad on me. Forward area clear.
Next up, we are on the mission Blackout, which is mission number 3. The intel will be right at the beginning of the mission. In this area, this is where you can get the achievement 4 of a kind. You have 4 enemies. You can get 4 headshots here pretty easily. But regardless, that's irrelevant. We are going to be getting the intel that is located inside, right beside the TV that is displaying Al-Assad's speech. Later on in mission number 3, this is the final building where you turn the lights out and all the enemies cannot see you. You will come upon a door that an enemy is blind firing from. You don't have to go through the door. You can take them out just so that way you aren't getting damaged anymore. But the intel will be to the room immediately to the left on top of a crate that is right beside the toilet. And that is intel number 4 out of 30. We are now on mission number 4, Charlie Don't Surf. This is right when we get to the Kashmir Hotel, which is the first building that we breach for this mission. We will be heading downstairs, and you may recognize this area. It is right beside one of the TVs that you destroyed for the Your Show Sucks achievement. After that, we will be heading through this courtyard where we will have a short firefight. This is immediately after the Kashmir Hotel. To our right of us, when we can turn left to head to the roads, we will find another piece of intel, and we will also find another TV for the Your Show Sucks achievement. Now, immediately from the location that we got our 6th intel, second for this mission, we'll be heading towards the roads over here, and we'll be heading to that building immediately to our right across the street. So we'll be making our way to the back of the building so that way we can make it up the stairs and grab the intel that is right beside, once again, another one of the TVs for the Your Show Sucks achievement. This will be your 7th piece of intel. Next up, we are on the mission The Bog. This is immediately after you take control of the MG and you have to head back down the stairs. Instead of immediately heading down the stairs, head into the room that your squad mates breached, and the intel will be found right inside of that room on the desk. Moving on, this is in the same mission. It is immediately after you have destroyed all of the tanks that are on the bridge. We will be heading through this fence that is opened up by Private Pierce. We will head down through these alleys, and we will find a fruit crate halfway through the alleys, roughly halfway through, where we will be picking up our intel. It is going to be immediately behind it, and that will be the 9th intel out of 30.
Tanks on the other side of that overpass.
Moving on, we are now on mission number 6, The Hunted. This is immediately after we have completed the achievement Man of the People, so it's right after you save the farmer. And for my achievement guide, it is also right after you have completed Reinforcement Denied. I kill enemies rappelling down there. And you can head right across this building from the building that you entered into through the basement. Right across the road right there will be your 10th intel on a table. In the same mission, you will be making your way through this greenhouse area. You will find a building that is partially destroyed. If you go through this building and head towards the barn, if you look immediately to your left, you will see the intel on a table that is right beside some barrels. Next up, we are on mission number 8, War Pig. This is immediately after the war pig calls out a gunner on, you know, two-story building, 1 o'clock ground floor, you can make your way up to the second floor there. I don't know why I took the long way around. I think I got a little bit lost, but make your way up to the stairs on the building that is to the right in the courtyard and head into the first room to your left. You will find the intel on the dresser right in front of the window. Immediately after intel number 12, we'll be heading across the street to this other building. We'll be heading to the stairs to get to the second floor, where we will find the intel on the room that is the second one on our right. It will be placed on a bed inside of this room. Later on in mission number 8, you will get to this point where you're coming down a back alley and these MGs are shooting at you and you'll need to take them out before you can move on and your teammates can come up to the door and help you breach it. Once you've taken them out, they will help you breach it. Head up to the MG's nest, exactly where they were shooting from, where you will find intel number 14 out of 30. And that is the last intel for this mission. Moving on, we are in mission number 9, Shock and Awe. We will be finding this intel in the second floor of this building that is under construction. You can find friendlies on the second floor, so once you arrive at second floor, you'll be safe. And the intel will be located at the opposite corner from the stairs that you walk up from. This will also get you the halfway achievement for intel, Look Sharp. From the location of intel number 15, we'll be heading to the building right across the courtyard. We are just going to be running past all the enemies since we're on recruit, and we will be heading up the stairs where we will find the intel located on the second floor, on the floor of the closet. Next up, we are on mission number 10, Safe House. This is immediately after you have pushed up the hill. It's the first building that you encounter. Once you make it up the hill, you will find the intel in the room that is immediately in front of you once you make your way up the stairs. Continuing on in the same mission, we are now farther up the hill. You will, at a certain point, get to this diner here, and the intel will be located inside of a booth that is on the first floor of the diner. Moving on, we are on mission number 11, all gillied up. This intel can be found in the watchtower of the church that you come up on, right after you take out the enemy that is located in the watchtower and another enemy that is located on the ground. Once you take them out, Macmillan will open the door for you and you can continue inside of the church. Once you're inside the church, head up the ladder and grab the intel that can be found at the top of the watchtower. Those stingers immediately to the left of you right there can also be used for the achievement Man versus Machine, so that may be an area that you want to take note of for when you go for that achievement. Later on in the mission, this is when you are crawling and sneaking around with Macmillan. You will get to a point where you get to a bunch of cargo containers and he will take out this enemy immediately here in the opening. If you head to the right, you will see one enemy that is asleep and 2 to 3 other enemies that are standing around. You can take them out, let it get loud, just reload your checkpoint, and then pick up the intel that's found on that barrel right in front of the sleeping enemy.
We've been spotted. Take them out.
This is the third and final intel found in mission number 11. It can be found immediately after you take out that sniper at the top of the fire escape. Once you take them out, head up to where they came out of and you will find intel number 21 out of 30. Now on mission number 12, one shot, one kill. This is immediately after you have been sort of in front of the helicopter crash. You will take Macmillan through this broken building where there will be a few enemies. And if you make your way up the fire escape, that is immediately to the right when you exit, you will find intel number 22 out of 30. Nearing the end of the mission, you'll get to the point where you have to defend this area and you can start to set up for the defense of this area. Personally, what I'd recommend you do just to clear out all the enemies on your way to this intel is to set up a claymore right in front of this door, which is immediately to the right of the Ferris wheel. So if you're looking from the Ferris wheel, it's to your right. It is these enemies to the right that you will want to take out so you can head into the area that they spawn from. Now that we have set up all these claymores, we will go prone to trigger the sequence to begin, this defense sequence to begin, and then we will be listening for a claymore to go off. Once that claymore has gone off, you will head over to that door. You want to make sure that you're on this side of the building, so that way that door opens immediately and you can go and pick up your intel. Once you've picked it up, that is intel number 23 out of 30. Moving on, we are on mission number 14, the Sins of the Father. We are basically starting the mission right here, so you will be heading into this diner where the intel will be located immediately on a table to the left. In the same mission, the Sins of the Father, when you are chasing the target, you will come to this fork in the road where there will be an iron fence on the left, and to the right will be an alley. Head towards the right and head up these stairs, so that way you can get the intel found at the top of them. And that will be intel number 25 out of 30. Next up, we will be on the mission Ultimatum. There will be one intel in this mission, so right after you get onto the plant area, you will go through a hole in that wall over there, and the intel will be in that corner of the building that I just focused on. So we are going to be heading through the building. You actually have to enter through the left side if you want to head directly to the intel. I made a mistake. I thought it was accessible through the right side, so I had to go around to this left entrance, but regardless, as long as you make your way here, you will find intel number 26. Moving on to the next mission, we are on mission number 16, all in. During this mission, you will come across the first tank and destroy it. After that, you will be heading to this right area, and you will have to destroy this gate in front of you. But if you head to the alley to the right before the gate, you will find intel number 27 out of 30. Immediately from intel number 27, we will be heading through the gate that has now been destroyed, and we will be heading to the hangar all the way at the end on the right. We will be passing by this tank over here, so watch out as you're making your way down there, but the intel can be found in that hangar at the end. Now we are on the final mission that contains any intel. This is no fighting in the war room, mission number 17. We will be heading down this curved hallway after we have started the mission. Once you enter into that curved hallway, head to the room on the left, where you will find the intel on a table with a dead body. Later on in the mission, you will breach the war room. I suppose it's the war room. where you will find our last intel. The intel is actually on the right, all the way up to the right. You can probably see it looking through the window, so you don't need to check every area like I do. But the intel can be found on the farmost right of the area from where you enter, and that is intel number 30 out of 30. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful, and stick around for more guides from me.